Good friggin' morning. Good morning, my goodness. I love waking up every single day. I love waking up every single day and doing exactly what it is that I'm doing. I just love it. Love it. Make sure this is set up before we get started. Twitter posted it. It's good. Look, yesterday I had some issues with this, so today I'm making sure. I even had the stream running on private, obviously, for like an hour. I did some stuff. I hope it's good. I mean, knock on some wood. So I think we're good. All right, I think we're good. If I see anything, I'll keep an eye on it. I was like, I don't know why it gives me issues, but could be because it's a Mac. I have no idea, but all right. I think we're good. I had this there. It kind of looks like kind of lag a little bit. I'm keeping my eye on it. I'll keep my eye on it as the day goes on. I never thought I would have to keep my eye on that stream, so but I think it's good. Well, we'll start it off by saying you already know that morning speech. If you're not excited about what you do, if you don't have a fire behind you, you gotta find whatever it is that is keeping you from your joy, your happiness. Because if you ain't waking up in the morning excited, willing to learn from the goddamn day, you are, I don't know, something's wrong. So you gotta go check that pulse. You gotta check it out. I love waking up every morning. As soon as I get up, I open my eyes. I'm like, thank you, God. Another day I get to do this. Another day I get to eat some delicious food. You got to be excited about everything. Come on, man. You're alive. Think about it. The odds of you being here, it's phenomenally, staggeringly low. So just be proud. Be happy about that. Anyways, let's talk about the plan. Oh my gosh, YouTube's starting already. I kid you not. I had this stream going on on private for hours. It was fine. I had it going this morning for about an hour and it was fine. And right now I start the stream, it's not fine. What the What is it, YouTube? Come on. It was fine. It shows me on OBS. Not enough. What the hell does this thing say? I don't even know what this thing. Come on, are you kidding me? What is this garbage? See, my beef with it is that when I'm streaming privately, I'm letting the stream go on and on. I'll view it on my phone, right, just to make sure. It works fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It was on for like an hour last night by itself. No issues. Zero. YouTube was not receiving enough video. What the fuck does that even mean? I already did everything I could on my end. I disconnected the account. Come on, you gotta be kidding me, man. Why? Let me check this thing out. I mean, I think it's fine. It's fine. I'm checking on my phone. It looks good. I don't know. Look, I'm gonna I guess just continue on. I just checked on my phone. It looks good. If you have an issue, let me know in the comments, please. I'll actually appreciate it today. If you just do me that favor, let me know if there's a problem with the stream or if it's delayed. Because I left it on for hours. It was fine. I did some stuff to try to fix the stream. I mean everything was fine. Everything I streamed on private. It never lagged. It never did anything. And right now, I start the stream. It shows me there's an issue. So if there is any issues, please let me know. I'll actually appreciate it. I don't really ask for too much, but today I'm probably asking you for that favor because I kind of did everything on my end that I could possibly do, and I'm checking on my phone. It looks good. I don't know what OBS is talking about that there's an issue with it, but it looks good on my phone. Well, I'll just take it as we're good. So, well, today's pretty simple. You already kind of discussed the plan on the Discord, of course. So if you're not there already, it's a free Discord. I'm never gonna charge you anything for it. I'm already sounding like an infomercial, but it's come on, it's I mean, it's just free, so why not, right? So the free Discord community right here. I already pretty much spilled my plan at 6:16 in the morning this morning. So for the people that are not there, and if you do want to, of course, join, it's the link is pinned to the chat. It is 100% free. There's no purchases required inside. Okay, we're not a service of selling you signals or anything like that. We're just genuinely an authentic community that is talking about technical analysis and growing. So, yeah. Basically, my plan today is pretty straightforward. We have support sitting at the 44, 46. If we can get on any dips today, that would probably be an idea or a nice long entry for me that I'm looking for. Nice down here. Of course, I'll be watching for some traps. Ideally, the trap is always your best friend first. So we kind of get the little dip, get the rip, and then we take the long, and then we look for them push right back up. That would be one idea. However, keep in mind that this level here is a little bit of a mild support, meaning it is not a major, but I'm still willing to give it a bid because there's enough technical reason for me to take a long off this level here. Second is going to be this 33 level that is maybe even the 34, but again, I'll be watching for any potential traps to the downside. That's always going to be your best friend. However, this I'll be more careful on. I don't want to see a trap get too deep because that could mean that we are actually breaking. We need to see basically like a nice like 28 max, get back above 30, and then a nice ripper immediately. We don't want to be hesitating at this level. This is a major key level for the bulls that they need to hold. And yeah, below this level here, I would argue that we are officially starting what would be called a nice other second Jenga block failure, the same way we had one yesterday. And actually, speaking about yesterday, let me not get ahead of myself here. We left the stream. I did not trade on the stream, but what I did do is on the Discord, I mentioned right away as soon as I'm in a trade. I always mention it for the most part, pretty much always. So I did mention how I was shorting, and I got short immediately, and then I added a second contract short right here. This is at the breakdown of 94, 95 level, 93, 90, yeah, 93, 95. That was the level of resistance from yesterday. So We broke down. We talked about this idea of not getting long right below this 14 to 18 level. Why? Because we knew it was resistance. I don't like to show resistance in this type of market because it's just this will work once out of like 100. So yesterday was one that did work. What I do like doing is shorting weakness. So when we do finally break down a level of support, which was right here, okay, this level here was a level of support yesterday. You can clearly see how we break down. We get the bounce all the way back up. I got short 93.25 right here. That is not coincidence why I decided to short there. We even back tested to the tick. It's phenomenal. I love technical analysis for that reason. That all you simply have to do every time you feel like you've missed a move, you just gotta be patient. You gotta be patient and wait for the retest of whatever level it is that we're either breaking down or we're breaking out from. We get the back test. I take the short. I didn't take profit here, and then we ended up getting another bounce. I added another one short here, and then I take profit one at 82.50 and then another one at 80. And in hindsight, this is what I was talking about on the community yesterday. Of course, I'm not blaming anything or anybody, but I was talking about this idea of potentially holding for a potential move through to the 67. Did I hold it? No. I took profit on my runner at 80. It hurts. It hurts to be good because once we basically break down this level here, finally, we got down all the way down to 49, meaning even past the 60. In fact, I could have still been short with that runner. I probably wouldn't be. I'm just saying I could still probably be. So right now, very simple. This is that level. I was looking for a 67 target. Why? Because 67, 66, 65-ish. Now I would say like 67 to 65 is going to be a level of yesterday's support. In other words, today is going to become resistance. Does that make sense? Yesterday's target was a level of support. We broke down 67. We got all the way down to 50. We back tested 67. First time it holds, then we dip. And then basically overnight, we're kind of working our way through chewing at that supply up here. And yeah, we're trying to reclaim this level. It's very difficult to reclaim a level of resistance when the bears are actually in control. As you can see right here, I mean, we're having some problems here, right? So today is very simple. We either reclaim 66, 67, and we go up. Back testing, potentially this would say maybe 83. And then the big test, which is going to come at this level of 93 to 95 area here, which is where we broke down from yesterday. I mean, let's not talk about through that because we're not even that far in yet. But we do have that major resistance, obviously. The 14 to 18 level, which was yesterday's, I guess, resistance that got us all the way down to the 50s today. So just keep that in mind, I guess. Just this. I think if we get through like 66 and we probably pop to like 70, back to 66, 67, I'm interested on the long side here. It's an aggressive long, but we'll see. If it was a balanced market, if we were in a more balanced market, I would say that, I probably want to be short this resistance here, but what just happened? I didn't do that. I don't know if it's my Mac or something. Something's acting up weird. But let me double check to see if this thing is good still. I mean, it looks good. Like I said, just let me know if something's wrong with the stream. I mean, I have a error code giving on me on OBS, but it's fine. Yesterday I streamed for like, I don't know, an hour or 2 hours, an hour and a half. This morning another hour. on private, right? I was just letting the stream go, and there was no issues whatsoever. So thought it would be good today. Where did we close at yesterday? Let's see yesterday's closing price. We are gapping currently to the upside. We did close yesterday at 58.59. Look at this nice waterfall yesterday. We were short this yesterday, by the way. Ready? So we knew that this was resistance, right? If you're surprised that we started this dip here, well then I don't know what you're doing, but basically we knew that that was going to be a level of resistance. It was pretty obvious. Then we break down here. This was where we were short, 93 to 95 right here. This was that next level of resistance here. Or sorry, this was support that we broke down. So when we back tested here, this is when I added to my short position right here. You can see how we back test pretty much to the tick. This is not coincidence. None of this is coincidence. Once we backtest there, it just starts us on this nice waterfall. So today's simple. If we can reclaim this level back here, right here, okay, I think that ultimately we can get a nice push back up. Backtesting these levels here, backtesting probably this level as well. That's the idea. It's kind of a complicated way of saying we might be pumping. Who knows? Like, not complicated way, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to work out the right words to tell you. Like, if we reclaim the level, we go back up, we back test where we break down from. It's a game of ping pong, right? So we got a gap currently at the 59. Who knows? Maybe we will dip all the way down there first before ripping up. We will see. And we do have some supports to the downside there. Look at the daily chart. The daily chart on Twitter, they're probably already calling the top. Who's calling the top already? I want to know. But we got one red day finally. One red day. In terms of the weekly. The weekly is still a green candle, believe it or not. We are still in good shape to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 green weeks in a row. So if you're here waiting for the ghost that's going to get us all the way back down to the whatever level you're looking for, just forget it. Okay, if you want to see a ghost, you're better off going to the cemetery and doing some weird rituals there. I think you'll have better luck. So that's my opinion, by the way. I'm not actually telling you to do these things. But waiting for the stock market crash is like waiting for the ghost to come. So don't do it. Don't wait for it. It's not worth it. Yesterday, the shorts worked. There's no need to be thinking today it's another day. We have levels of support at the bottom. Until those crack, I am not shorting jack. Nah. Yes. Trying to be good with my words, okay? I'm not trying to keep it some PG level here. So like I said, on a more balanced market, perhaps if we dip, like maybe if we break like maybe the next 15 levels of support to the downside, so that would require like the next 15 20 days for us to basically sell supports and hold resistances, then I can tell you we're in a more balanced market. And I would have shorted that 66 there with my XFAs. I would have been laughing because it's pretty straightforward to know where resistance and supports are at. You can play both sides. But right now, in this market, this thing could have easily reclaimed 66, would have gone 69, would have back tested 67, and it would have gone right back up. So I'm not in a whole rush to be getting long right here. I know where to get long. It's right at the bottom down here. Right at the bottom, baby. Right at the bottom. Anyways, I gave you the levels, my levels. You should have your own levels. This is entertainment purposes only. We got the Discord, free Discord, by the way. Don't forget, it's entirely free. We don't charge you nothing. This was my face yesterday when I covered my runner, and then I see it go 20 points lower. Every time it's like that. Every goddamn time. And yeah. So, if you're interested, the link is on the chat. 66 acting as very clear resistance. This was yesterday, my yesterday target to take profit because it was support yesterday. Today is acting up as resistance. Surprise? Surprise. See, like, I'm okay with not taking the short there, right? Like, I'm all right with that. What I wasn't all right with before when I was new is why do we dip from these stupid levels? Like, look at this. This would have been perfect for me to be arguing with you. We got a high, a low high. We got a lower high, right? We have this lower low here, lower low here. We broke structure here, right? And we have a higher high here, okay? We have this sort of trend line here, right? Why the duck didn't we go higher? And I used to bang my head around it. I'm like, why am I always late? Why? I would be getting long right here. I'm like, come on, Leo. Look at this. The trend line broke. I mean, was the trend line not right? Did I not draw it right? Did I not see the double bottom? What the fuck was it? You know what I mean? Meanwhile, I was getting long at resistance. Where the hell was the market gonna go? Like, so I'm proud of that stuff. Like, even though, yes, I didn't short here, I'm not gonna short there. Come on. But what I'm saying is just understanding the levels, understanding where price is headed, where price might be potentially headed, because nothing's a certainty in the market. But I mean, just understanding the game in general. That's what I wanted to know. How can somebody understand this game? And never mind trying to understand this game without any signals. Look at my charts. They're plain naked besides the lines that I draw. This was my goal, okay? You guys don't understand when I was in pain, suffering about not understanding Jack. Yeah. You know, I'm like, how is it that people I can see online that they don't have lines, they don't have nothing? It used to feel like a Cinderella story to me, to be able to get on a chart without any lines and be able to make a trade on it. And today, I do it. So, cheers to that. You gotta be proud about what the work you do. Come on, if you're not, tell me somebody else lining up in front of your house door to tell you, knock on your door and be like, hey, good job today, my friend. Good job. You improved as a trader. Jack, yeah. Nobody's doing that for you. And if you don't cheer yourself on, it ain't gonna be nobody else doing it for you. So every time you make one less trade per day, every time you nail a trade, every time you get your entry better, every day you get on your computer and you become better, be proud of that shit. Be proud. Nobody else is gonna be proud for you. All right, so we're dipping right down to the 62. Can we reclaim 66? It'll be an aggressive long, but I'm willing to try it above that level. If not, let's just get on with this dip so I can buy it at the bottom. Today I'm listening to some healing sounds. Oh shoot. Never mind that. Let's do the crystal ball indicator. Almost forgot about it. Perhaps. Sure, whatever that thing's. Are we going to pump? At market open. Is it gonna pump? Is the choo-choo train gonna pump? No. All right, so not feeling bullish. Okay. Is 58.66 resistance going to hold, and we will dip. Maybe. God damn it, crystal ball. Come on, you're supposed to be the voice of reason here. Are we going to chop and dump at open? That's always a possibility, I guess. Yes. But that was kind of like two questions. All right, so I think crystal ball is basically a little bit bearish today. She's expecting some chop and then the dump. That's a possibility. All right, so that's 62 kind of holding up right now. You can see 62.50. We can see this lows right here. It's holding up quite nicely, actually. We'll say right there. You do have a gap at 59, so I'm worried if we go fill that gap first. But we'll see. The Twitter hysteria has begun. There was a guy that was like, I'm not tweeting anymore until the market reaches like 4,100 or like 3,100. I don't know. He gave some stupid number like that. I'm like, all right, just delete your Twitter account. Better. All right, market's about to open on up. So get ready. You got less than 2 minutes now. Let me see if there's any numbers. Oh. Nothing, guys. We are good. Yeah, no, we're good. There's nothing. No numbers to be worried about, so. All right, let's see if this 66 resistance is it gonna clear? Are we gonna clear it? Just please don't just boner, you know what I mean? Like if we do push, let's do a nice back test, all right? Yes. Don't just squeeze and then fucking squeeze and then squeeze. Let's see. Market's gonna open on up in about less than 30 seconds, so about 30 seconds. Get ready. 66 resistance, look at it. Market hasn't opened up and we're already getting a nice dip from it. Like I said, that is a level of resistance. I wanted to take a long above that level. Technical analysis at work, nothing to be guessing about. That is resistance right there. I don't short these level of resistances. I look for weakness. Not in this market, I don't short resistances. Fudge that. This market, you try to show resistance, it'll just blow right through you. I need more than 1 day of evidence of weakness. You know what I mean? Market's open. Market is open. All right, we're kind of dipping. As expected, that 66, as mentioned, that is some resistance there. If we get through it, well, then maybe I'll be long, but not right now. Come on, go close the gap now. We might as well close it at 59. There is a gap at 59. That's yesterday's closing price. Remember, Crystal Ball said some chop in the dump. I hope no chop. I hope we just dump. But hey. That was Crystal Ball's prediction. She was not feeling bullish. Today she was right. And you can see here, I've known 66 resistance since 6 in the morning since yesterday when we broke it down. I just don't play those in this market. But again, if you think it is all hindsight bull BS, well then just join the community. I give you my plan there, and other people share their plan there as well. We are traders of pretty much like-minded trading technical analysis. We don't charge you anything. I don't, not we. I don't charge you anything. We will never charge. I will never. Why do I keep saying we? I'll never charge you anything for it. It's an authentic community of traders that want to grow. So, about it. I'm sounding like an infomer. Gotta stop. Can't stop, won't stop. That's what the market's saying right now. Can't stop, won't stop. 66 resistance. My goodness, look at that. Should have been, sure, could have, would have, should have. It's okay. This is evidence that, you know, market wants to pull back further. It's good. If we break down 44, we break down 30, good. You know what I mean? Like, it's showing evidence of weakness. But after 6 weeks green, I'm not going to be first in line expecting for resistance to hold. All right, all the way down to the 57. See, this is what gets me excited. Like, when I see stuff like this happen, it's good. It gives me confidence. You know what I mean? Like, next day, you know, if we're hanging around at a level of resistance like this, I can take that short. We'll see if it even has some legs, though. We got down to 57. We filled the gap, so that's good. Yesterday's low was 50, 57.50. So perhaps if we dip and we get back above 57.50, meaning break down yesterday's low and reclaim yesterday's low, that could be another entry to the long side here. Look, I like healing sounds and stuff like that, but right now I need some Latino music. Yes! I'll be careful with this little pop on ES. NQ is not looking very bullish. NQ is looking pretty weak and it's cracking. Oh my goodness, it's cracking. So ES might want to follow. Not saying it will, but just be careful if you're long here. I'll be cautious. Look, if you don't know about this song, I'm gonna show you, okay? You gotta really pay attention to play this damn song, okay? Whatever song this name is. Hoja en Blanco. See? If you're in the mood for some Latino music. I gave you a good level of resistance this morning. And I gave you a good song this morning. Yes, I'm looking at the long side now. I just needed to get down to my level. Let me see how this thing is. Hey, by the way, if you want to share your plan or you want to give me your thoughts, if you're short or long, or you think my plan on is entirely wrong about trying to long down at the 40s and the 30s, feel free to let me know. Don't worry. I'm not going to criticize your plan. My plan, I'm going to criticize. I should have taken that freaking short at 66. We're still on dip mode on ES. Good. I like it. I love it. By the way, if you're not sure why I'm trying to get long at the 40, maybe this might clear it up for you. So this was the kind of that previous all-time high that we kind of had some struggle with right here. The only thing that kind of worries me with that 40 is that we've already kind of back tested here. You can see this right here. That was the all-time high. We had this as a level of resistance. We squeezed through it. See, this is what I love about technical analysis. I can show you why I'm trying to get long. Like, I'm not just trying to, just give you numbers and levels that make no sense. It's just, they make sense, okay? There's a reason why I pick certain numbers. Well, you can see this right here. We squeeze through that all-time high, and then we pull back, pull back, pull back, and then we back tested almost to the tick of that all-time high right here. So today, if this thing continues to dip, I'll be cautious because we already back tested it once. Okay, we back tested it all the way back in Friday, October 11th. Okay, which is when we made that rally. We're back testing this. So my idea is if we can get a little trap below here, maybe a reclaim or even just a simple back test, we gonna have some support here. That is my thesis. Okay, that's it. I mean, I don't think I overcomplicated myself, right? I really don't care how the market gets there. As long as the market gets there, that's good. I don't care about pattern, what bullshit, doesn't matter. Like I said, just be cautious because this is looking a little bit, exercise some common sense as well, right? But that's one level, and then I have another level at the bottom, which is the major one. I just wanted to show you that one particular level, that there are reasons why these levels are on my chart. They're not just, I in La La Land that I just came up with them because I like them. 46 to 44, that's going to be the level of the previous all-time high set back in Friday, October 11th. We already back tested once. It's going to be some support here. I hope that, it's a 30-second explanation. So, and that's what I love about technical analysis. I have reason for doing things. Buenos dias. You missed the dump from that 66. It's starting to get not a more balanced market, but like look at that resistance. Yesterday's 1418 worked out beautifully. Today's 66 level, beautiful again. It's good. I just can't take those. We might reclaim that level and then we can look for the long side here. So one day of red does not change the overall trend. I'm watching what we're gonna do at this 57 level here. This is the kind of the hourly lows here. We just broke the previous hourly low. But I'll be careful still with longs here until that 40, 46 level. That is the major level. Well, not major, but the more trustworthy level. This 57 here, we're kind of, you know, tempting some bounces from here, but they're not very strong yet. I'll be cautious is my point here. I would really love to wait for that 40 to 46 level. I don't really want to get in long here right now. It could still be a trap. You know, we're back testing that 57. 66 was a good short. If should have been short that 66. 10 points on the short. Not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I would have probably longed it another time, but not right now. I don't like what I'm seeing, so I'm gonna just sit and wait. I'm not gonna short this here, or you know what I mean, but I'm just gonna wait patiently. If the trade comes to me, if it comes to my price, great. If not, that's what the community is for. Yesterday we were very deep in the green. There's no need for me to be rushing in the stream, on the stream. That's when I do actually bad. Like that's when I do bad. Because I'm here rushing trades to basically put on a trade on the stream. Meanwhile, I know I shouldn't do it. So I'm over that. I am hopefully becoming a even more disciplined trader on stream. And we just did one trade yesterday. Very good. It was amazing. We posted it up here. I gotta be posting more things up here on the trade recap. There's a lot of good trades and bad trades that I can put up here for newer members that are be coming on to basically learn from, right? By the way, if you do join right now, you still got OG status, so we'll be cutting the OG status shortly. Then you're just gonna be a member. It's a free community, by the way. Just in case you didn't hear my last infomercial, well, you're gonna hear it again. It's a 100% free community. You're never gonna pay a single cent. There's no extras inside of the community as well. You know how there's those stupid games that you get, or those advertisements. I downloaded a game the other day. It was like play for free. All right, fine. It looked pretty interesting. This is like a couple months ago, during Christmas. I downloaded the thing, and then to continue playing or to do something that I wanted, I had to pay. I'm like, fuck out of here. Hey, fudge out of here. No, that's not what that is. Hey, it'll be free. Everything's free. I should have held my short from yesterday. I think going to the gym yesterday must have cost me at least like $1,500. Yeah. Oh, come on, yes. Let's get down to that 46, 44. What is this? I'm telling you, I'm starting to like them. Like, look at that level of resistance. I sent it out on the Discord at 6 whatever it was, 6:15. Look at it. It fucking worked out beautifully today. Yesterday was beautiful like as well. Of course, I don't have no FOMO towards this. I'll show weakness like I did yesterday, right? It's still plenty of good. But what I'm saying is on a more balanced market, I can feel confident about these. Right? It's not that I didn't know to get short there. that I chose not to get short there, okay? Because I've been burned too many times in this type of market where you try to short resistance and it'll just fucking reclaim that level and that's it. Off we go. So I need more than one day to tell me that we're weak. You know, it's not one day of selling does not change anything in this market. Even 5 days of selling won't do a single dent in this trend. And yesterday I was already reading on Twitter how some people are calling for this is the top, this is now the top. They see some head and shoulders, bear and shoulders. I don't know what the hell they're seeing, but sure. They're picking the tops. I'm trying to buy the dips. Okay. I think ultimately this dip is going to get bought up again. Wait for Christmas time too. Christmas time is last year, if I'm not wrong. Fucking Christmas time was. Why do I keep swearing? Don't swear, Liam. Ducking Christmas time last year was amazing. Look at September. Everyone on Twitter was. Everybody online was talking. I even saw like 3 videos from 3 different characters that were calling because the rates were gonna go lower. The wars are happening. That the stock market was gonna crash. You know, the elections and Trump and Kamala. I'm like, oh my gosh, what did we do in September, which is typically a bearish month? All we did was rip higher. Okay, you cannot just block it out. Okay, I read those things as a comedy, like it makes me laugh. It not because I'm actually genuinely trying to get their information, but you gotta let it go. That's what I'm saying. News are saying, if the news is telling you to go left, look right. Okay, if the news is telling you it's gonna dump, it's probably a good time to buy. Remember, by the time you hear about it on the news, it's already old news. Especially when we're talking about the market. Especially the market you're competing and you're working, not working, you're competing with some of the most brilliant algorithms, okay? We kind of forget that. If you can profit 500, even just $500 a day, you are amongst the top of the pinnacle of traders. Even 300, okay? Trust me, I know it's easy to see people online. Like, I don't make those thousands of dollars that people make online, okay? I'm happy with making my $1,500 on a day. I'm happy. You know what I mean? But, like, we forget that that's still a pretty shitload of money, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but all we see online is, make $20,000 a day, $30,000 a day, which is possible, but it's gonna take time. Ask that trader that's making that much money how long they've been trading for, how much heart, sweat, and tears they have in there, and it's a lot. We're talking about years, right? Like, nobody just starts and makes that kind of money. And even me, as I get better and better and better, like, yes, I'm looking for those bigger paydays, but at the same time, I'm understanding that I need to also grow not my strategy, but my mental state, my psychological mentality of trading has to upgrade. Large cap earnings, fourth quarter. They are good, yeah. I don't know, honestly. I mean, I used to care more about news. I used to always be like watching what was new and stuff, but now no. I filter out all the noise. The less I know about what's going on outside, the better. I only care about levels, price and price, price, price. Look how many wars that are happening. New all-time highs we keep on making. Look when COVID happened. We got a dip and then we got the rip. When the rates were going higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, What happened? The market kept on going higher and higher and higher. Now the rates are going to get cut. Maybe the market keeps on going higher and higher. I don't know. But the trend basically is pointing higher and higher. So it's not that I want to be a bull for the sake of being one. Trust me. It's because it's the easier route. It's the least path. What's the wording again? The path of least resistance. Or the path of less resistance in this case. Yes. All right, come on. Can we get down to that 44, 46 level? I'm just waiting for that to come on, and that's it. That's why I'm here. I already know where to long from yesterday, okay? This is what you need to understand. With technical analysis, it's 80% analysis, okay? Okay, no, let's not go there. It's 50% analysis, 40% patience, and 10% trading. Simple. Your time should be spent analyzing, should be spent observing price. This price action I'm not in love with. We're still looking pretty weak, pretty bearish. This is what we need to analyze here. This here, when I posted at 6 in the morning, okay, I mentioned how we were trying to take this level back. We had a dip. We got the rip. And this is clearly a level of resistance. This is what I sent out in the morning. I am not in love with this area until we reach at least 70. And then we back test that 66. At that point, I know that the ball is back on the bull side. Right now, it's still not. There's only two ways that the ball gets tossed back into the bull side, and that is by reclaiming a level of resistance, which was 66. They failed, so that cannot be. Second way that the bulls can get the ball back on their court is very simple. We need to hit this level of support, 44, 46, perhaps a dip, and then the reclaim. Once we get this trap, instantly I know that the ball is back in their court. Simple as that. Or, of course, this would be another back test entry, which we just kind of back test and we rip. I don't really like those as much. They work, but they do tend to kind of fade on back on down. The traps, on the other hand, they're definitely a lot more powerful. A50 will break. Goes all the way. Hey, that's how it's gotta be, right? I'm here talking the same way. It's about your plan, right? You gotta foresee your plan. You gotta manifest your plan into existence. I just manifested a trap at the 40. If that one doesn't work, then we have the final trap at the 30. I got 2 trades on the day, risking $300 for a potential $1,500 on each of those trades. Okay, it's very good risk to reward. You need to understand where you're buying, why you're buying, how much you're risking, and where your take profit is. If you cannot answer all those questions before a trade, you shall not be in a trade. In my non-professional opinion. But you've seen it all. Sometimes it's all about keeping your psychology in check. Because trust me, like if I try to long here or short here, I can get triggered and then my plan goes out the window and then I'm going to start trading. And that is exactly what I need to avoid. That is exactly what I avoid every day. The battle when you come to your computer desk is not with the market. The battle is within, my friends. If you can, I know how this sounds, but if you can win in here, you will win there. Okay, it's all a matter of winning in the mind. Once I figured that crap out, everything changed. I went from trading 20 times a day to trading now only 2, 3 max. And if I trade 5 times, I know that I was triggered, I was pissed, and I lost because it was desired losses. I don't need to catch every move. Yes, I saw that sell there. I missed it. Missed it, right? There'll be another move. It's all right. There's always another move, man. Look at these candles. They're going to print even after you die. Okay, and you're going to tell me that you're missing a move? Come on. Gonna make it look more pretty. We're kind of building this downward trend right now, like this, something like that. Mind you, this is a 2-minute trend line, okay? Like, I just draw these kind of for fun. I don't take them very seriously. It's just a force of habit because I used to always draw them like. Come on, tell me that this is not boring for you. Just sitting and waiting. Unfortunately, that's the market, though. This is supposed to be a boring job, okay? Like, it's a boring. It's not even a job. It's a boring trade to do. You have to wait patiently for price to come to you. You gotta exercise patience, a lot of it. If this is not kind of like your cup of tea, if you're not really willing to kind of sit and wait for like that kind of setup, I would say that this is not for you. You know, trading technical analysis requires a lot of patience, a lot of kind of homework overnight or whatever, right? But if you just want to come here on the screen, draw the trend line, buy when we break out of the trend line, or you know what I mean, like those do work when the market is. Look, anything works in the market. It's about finding what works for you. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm not here to throw shit at anybody or anything. I'm just saying that you gotta master whatever you want to master, right? If you want to be a scalper, you gotta do that, right? And you gotta find people in a community that aligns with your values and that aligns with your view of the market. So we're 10 points off from where I'm trying to get long here. Again, this could go either way for me here. If I had to guess, if this trend line does end up breaking, maybe we get a nice rip to like maybe the 60, maybe 61, just to take out these longs here. To get these longs out of here. But ultimately, I do think we might just end up fading and back down and go to the 44. Kind of holding up nice, but be careful if you're long. I would be careful. It could work, but I'm staying put. I don't have an edge there and gonna stay out of it. Remember, you also got to analyze bigger time frames. Okay, this is how a 2-minute time frame looks. Look at the 15-minute. The 15-minute does not look very pretty. Okay, it does not look pretty right now. The hourly at the bottom right there, it does not look very pretty as well. So I'm gonna let the bleeding stop before I think about getting long. Currently, we are attempting a second red day in a row. So this is gonna be a key level. If we can break down 2 days low, so these legs, 2 lows right here. We can break that down. We do have support sitting at 44.46 as mentioned. I will be looking for a long there, obviously exercising common sense. If we are just, waterfalling right through there, well, then that support is clearly not going to hold. But the idea is if we get down there, we might have some good type of bounce from there. Let's see. But you always gotta analyze big picture, big time frames. Let's do a toss up. Is this trend line gonna work right now? Let's imagine it. Let's imagine I take the long right here. Boom. I took the long there. My stop would be at, well, right here, right? It has to be below all these candles. Has to. I don't see why it would be here. So I'm long. I'm long, baby, in my mind. I'm not really long. Okay? You can see all my entries when I'm long. So make sure you're getting my words right. I'm not long. I'm long in my mind. 56. I'm long 56. Boom, boom. Holding up. It's holding up. Would I bring my stop to break even right now? I'm up 2 points at this point. Nah, that's not even a 1-to-1. Come on. That trend line is working. All right, let's see that 60. Holy shit, they just blew right through it. Okay. 56 to the 60. That's not bad. 4 points. Oh my gosh. They reversed it down. I would have been at break even. Shit, I should have taken. God damn it. You know, if I got long there, I would have fucking reversed and dumped on me. 56. Let's see if we can get 10 points out of that trend line. Oh my gosh, it actually worked pretty nicely. I applaud that one. That one did work quite nicely. Gotta take some of these. All right. Would have been a good trend line break there, actually. Very good. So not bad. Not bad on the trend line. The problem here is, well, we know 66 is resistance now, right? So, can they actually overtake it from? No. See. That was definitely a lot stronger than I thought it would be. Crap, so we didn't get down to 44. Shoot. What a beautiful, beautiful reversal down there. All right, trend line today. Gorgeous. The bulls woke up. We got resistance at 66, but I mean, after all this, I think they're going to blow right through this thing now. Watch. Well. That trend line down there working like magic today. I'm not shorting 66. There's no way I'm shorting that. Okay, I'm just telling you that that is resistance there. But we have been used up on that level now. Even the combine, I could probably do it. I'm debating this short here at 66. If we trap. I'm not shorting right now, okay? I'm not. Fucking reversal down there. Look at that. That is a wowzer. That is amazing. I think they're gonna take this thing back. This is their last line of defense right here. Debating this short on a combine here. Thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Well, don't think too much, Leo, because the more this thing. Let's see. Come on, let's see if we can get closer to like that 67 area now. It'll be a quick live short, all right? Got 5 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. Hmm. No. No. I'm looking at the long side of anything, but still kind of like didn't go to that 70. That's kind of what worries me here. We should have gone 70 and back this to 66. See where this candle closes. We got 20 seconds left on this. I like how we closed below 66. But we didn't give enough on that push through the 70 for me to get long here as well. It's fudge. This level's been used up quite a bit now. I mean, wow. I'm amazed at how this resistance is still holding up, but not for long, I think. Got 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes on the 15-minute candles. I think they're trying to take back this level, guys. I don't know. I don't think this is a short anymore. They should have pumped that thing lower right there and then. Patience, Leo, patience. We take this level back, we go to the 80 something, I forget. Let me see. I'm gonna let this 15-minute candle close. We're right at 66 right now. Kind of a coin toss right now. We're not sure we're gonna reclaim it or we are not. We're gonna get denied here. We'll see. I think they're taking this thing back. If I put my stop here, they're gonna come get it. Especially the way we rallied up here. It was very quick. 4. I'm gonna try this long here, but I want to get now filled a little bit better. All right, I'm gonna take this long here, a little bit on the aggressive side, but I'm gonna have my stop pretty tight. Just 3 points risking on this. I want to see if they're actually gonna take this level back, because if they do take it back, they could be in for a nice squeeze. But let's see, got that 76 there, but the only thing that worries me is how we pumped up here. But I just don't know if this thing's gonna hold up as resistance. It's been very used up at this point. Bulls want to just go at this point. I don't really like my fill either up there. It wasn't even, price wasn't even there when I got there. This is the key. This is that line in the sand right now between the bear and the bulls. The bulls take this level back. They're in control. They're in the driver's seat again. Should have waited a bit more. I don't like my entry there. But it's the level that kind of matters to me. And I'm basically betting that they're taking this resistance back, but we're struggling. Do it. Thinking about adding, but I'm just thinking when. When is the right time to add? In the sky. I think they're taking this level back. As I said, it was resistance, but after that many tests, we get the dip below, we get the reclaim. Thing still has power. Don't get me wrong. I know how it looks getting long at this level, right? It's not that I don't know, but I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter how hard we pump. I would have rather liked to see some slower action getting there, but if we're taking back 66, I gotta get long. So, because remember, I know how, like the market sometimes it can look either overextended or this or that, right? But for me, again, what matters is price. 64.75. That's the low of the 15-minute candle currently. My stop is at 63.50. So I'm happy with leaving it there for now. This resistance is still acting up as resistance. We can see the power of technical analysis there at play. This is why I said that this is an aggressive long. This could have been happening at market open without this dip. It really doesn't, it doesn't really matter what happens. That's why I often say I don't really care how price really gets there. I care about what price is doing at that moment in time, right? So yes, we got the dip and then we get the rip. I know how it looks getting long there. I know. But at the same time, this action here could have been happening without this dip. It would have been the same thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, you might be like, no, but it's different. It's a different picture now. Well, no, it's the same picture. We were below 66 this whole time. We never really could take back that 66. You can see this here. We got a dip, the rip. We're back at 66. So the only thing I can dispute here is that I should have been long 66, not 66.75. It's only that's my mismanagement there. I'm gonna let this be. I'll be looking to add later on if this thing wants to finally push through to the 70s. We're kind of consolidating this move right now, which is good, healthy for the market. It's not entirely a bad thing. What time is it right now? It is 8:20 my time. Maybe after this, I'm gonna end the stream after we let the trade ride out, right? Obviously, after this trade, I will be ending the stream. I got some stuff I gotta get done, and my kid's tutor's coming, so gotta get some stuff done before she comes. Trading NQ futures. Yeah. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Let's see. Come on. We're reclaiming that 66. I'm happy to hold this long. I got my stop right where it needs to be. I'm risking about 3 points and what? Less than 4 points, I think. Something like that. First trade of the day. Let's adjust this trade tracker here. And as I often say, I know how it looks getting long here right after that trend line break. We should have been long from down here, really. But again, it's always never a bad idea to let price kind of do what you think it's going to be doing. I wanted to get long at 66 at the reclaim of it, which is exactly what we talked about at 6:16 or 6:15 in the morning when I sent out my daily plan on the free Discord community, which I'll never charge you anything for. I said it right here how this 66 was yesterday support, which we broke down. Today was resistance. We reclaimed that level. Well, I'm looking to get long above that level. So all I'm doing right here, right now, is just following my plan. About it. This would have been nice if it didn't rip like this, though. Don't get me wrong, but I'll be looking to add. We finally pushing right through almost the 70. I need to see 70 get hit. Come on, yes. I want to see 70 get hit. And you might ask why. Well, you can see these kind of highs here overnight, right? Let me get a box, actually. You can see these highs here. I need to see those broken with some conviction, like, more than a point. We don't want to be like exactly like this. Like, we don't want to be leaving a wick. If we leave a wick here and we head back on down, this is the problem, that we could be trapping to the upside, grabbing liquidity up here just to basically dump this thing back on down. And then at that point, we will crack these lows and head on to 44, 45. Or is it? Yeah, 43. Let me double check. We'll be heading on down to the 44, 46 area. So I don't want to see any wick there, because that indicates to me that it could be a trap to the upside. When we break out with conviction like 70, 71, and then we back test 66, that is good for me. I'd like to see that. Love to see it. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, first target on this for me is gonna be I'm gonna be adding into this, though. I want to see some more follow through on this right now. The dollar is still ripping, so I'm kind of being cautious on this. First target on this would be 78.83 is what I'm looking for. We'll see if we can get it. Very nice follow through right now. Should have added. I know I wanted to see some follow through, but I'm okay. Oh my goodness. I'm okay with not seeing this type of follow through too. Okay, yes. All right. Like, I'm all right with it. A little bit slower pace is fine, but if you want to do it like this, fine. Fine then, yes. Oh my gosh. And that is what happens when we reclaim a level of resistance. Fuck, should have been adding here. Yeah, we do. Do, sir. I want to take 78, but got up to that 75.50. That yellow line 74.50, that was a previous all-time high. No real shocker why we might be pulling back there. Let's stick with the target, all right? Target was 78, so we got to honor that. It'll be a nice win to start the day, and honestly, I could probably walk away because I do got to get some stuff done. It could have been long from down here. Ugh. More difficult to spot the reversal at the bottom, you know what I mean? It's eval or funder. Right now, I'm on an combine, as I mentioned. I have plenty of XFAs, but I was looking at a potential short here before this ripper, obviously. So that's why I switched over to the combine. But I do trade on XFAs. And obviously, in hindsight, I should have been on XFAs. But I'm always typically on XFAs. But the way today was kind of moving, I'm not. If we had got to my major level of support at the bottom, yes, I would have taken it. But this is definitely a lot riskier of a trade. You got to admit, especially after that pump there. All right, let's see if that 78 can get hit. Then it can walk away, and that's it. I'm so close to passing this one too. I just want to get it over and done with at this point. Gotta get that 78 and I'm done with this crap. 74.50 acting up as nice resistance so far. We know this. That is a previous all-time high. It is going to have some type of resistance, right? So and as you know me, I'm going to commit to the trade. I don't really like break-evens or anything like that. It's a full commitment. So it's either 78 or 63. One or the other is going to get hit first. What screwed me here was that pump. This was a nice pump from here. Should have been a little bit like, it doesn't need to pump that much. Yeah, especially on NQ. If you're trading NQ, but I see that thing. I do watch it during the day. That thing moves like, this is slow compared to what NQ how NQ moves. This is like the old grandpa. You're trading NQ and you're going break even. It's very difficult, I will say. And honestly, nothing like, I know this might sound bad for me to say, but if I don't commit to the trade and I break even, like yesterday, I was short. We were short that move. It was an amazing short. We were very nice in the green, but you know how many times it went to my entry? Like 4 times, right? Proving that it was resistance. And if I had gotten taken out for break even, I would have lost my shit. Like after, you got to find out as a trader what you are, right? Some type of traders, they can't see the loss. I'd rather eat the loss than break even. I don't know why. Maybe it's a wrong mentality, but that's why I'm cutting down to 2 trades per day, right? I want to get my nice 15, 20 points on ES plus and done. And I commit to that trade. I don't want to be breaking even. One and done, baby. That's it. That's that cool stuff you ever give. It's true. And then worse with break evens is that oftentimes it'll bounce from your entry, right? And then you're there chasing price higher than your actual beginning, than your first original trade. That's what you do on your channel. You got a channel. I figured you did. Let's see that channel. I'm gonna put you on the spot there. I figured you did because of I guess the name. Hey, but hey, it sounds like you're on the right idea. I don't like break evens. I have no idea. That's just my take. No, I don't want nobody to be like me, right? Everybody's got to find what works for them. Or taking partials. I don't like partials. It's full commitment, baby. We go into the target or we ain't. One or the other. Trading NQ futures. Hey, you got 224 subscribers. You're a larger channel than me, so I applaud you. That's good. What do you trade? Do you trade technical analysis, support resistance, or what do you do? What's your strategy? What do you use? Just read order flow book map. That's difficult, man. If you can do that, that's good for you. I can't do that. I tried it. I paid for the membership for like 6 months on Bookmap. I was trying to study it, like learning it. It's a lot. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna sit here in front and say that I didn't try, but maybe I didn't try hard enough. But it's a lot. If you can do it, I applaud you. That is a lot. That's one of the most difficult things you can probably do. Yes, iceberg orders, absorption. Yeah, I can't do that. I know how to read them, very basic. You know what I mean? Like I can spot them, see them, see what's kind of happening, but I couldn't tell you like what analysis I can gather from it. I don't know if you stream live or not, but I no, I guess not. You don't, or maybe you do. I don't know. I see two live streams there. I'll subscribe to your channel though. Why not? I'm a small what's it called influencer like yourself, so I'll support you. Tell me it's not true though. Like streaming, like yes, you can still use your own strategy. You obviously, you're not gonna change the way you trade, but tell me there's no extra pressure. Come on. You know there is. Especially reading order flow. I can only imagine that. That pressure comes in once you're starting the stream. You can be even with like two people, it doesn't matter. You have pressure on you. Kind of messes with your psychology. I had to like stop. Like no over trading. No putting on trades just because you're on a stream. And then like it's easier if I like hit my entries, right? Like if I only popped my charts in when I'm actually in a trade, you already know what everybody's gonna say, right? All the bad trades, I'm not showing, and then the good ones I'm showing, right? So I just decided just to leave my trades. These are my charts. You can see my executions. You can see my targets at all times, right? So when it doesn't work out, people are very quick to run down, the alley, claiming that you're the worst trader in the world, right? So, but that's normal. That's expected. I'm not criticizing anybody who does. I'm just simply saying that messes up with your psychology overall. People think maybe not, but it does. Well, I think you're doing all right. You got what do you have? 40 something videos, 42 videos, 224 subscribers, not bad. I got a lot more videos than that. Or shorts, maybe. You have a lot of shorts. A little bit. Right when I thought I was gonna be able to just take that profit and walk away, this thing pulls back. Because I gotta do some stuff, guys. Okay, we're gonna let this trade play out here. That's 74.50. You can see that little tiny trap to the upside right there. You already know that was the previous all-time high set back in... How was it set? Hourly count. Got it here. I have it here on Monday. Yeah, Monday, October 14th. Yeah, Monday, October 14th. 2 days ago. Oh my gosh, this thing's pulling back with that little trap to the upside right now. We're back testing our current entry at 66. Did I ask for too much? 78? Perhaps? Man. Try. What's his channel? Trading NQ Futures. It's exactly his name on the chat. I just got stopped. All right, that's it. As mentioned, I was just going to take that one and done. I did not lock in profit there. Don't do what I do. If you got profit and you're happy with it, take it. Just me, I like to commit to it. It's one or the other. If I wasn't on the stream, I would have left my orders as they were, and I would not be here. Okay. I would be getting my notifications, and that's about it. This thing is looking pretty fake out to the upside type of deal right now. So we could be in to break this now. So either way, it was a good trade. It just is what it is. It didn't lock in profit. Whatever. It's fine. Maybe this is a good lesson. You know, if you watch that trade and you're like, yeah, take profit. And saw me, I didn't. Maybe that's a good lesson. Like, don't do what I do, right? Remember, everybody's going to have a different way of viewing the market. Everybody's got a different account size and risk tolerance that they're willing to. But I should have probably taken that profit at 74.50. We can see that wick up there. We can see that resistance very clearly telling us we don't want up. So I'm going to walk away. I'm going to be on the Discord pretty much all day as usual. So it's a free community, okay? Authenticity will always prevail in the marketplace. I will never charge you anything for it. Send out my plan every single morning before pre-market, before the market opens on up, sometimes at nighttime. And of course, throughout the day, we are here talking and chit-chatting about the current situation. I got the next levels marked. I know where I'm going to be taking some longs, and this time we will be taking that profit, all right? So it's going to be obviously pointed right on the Discord, and I will be trading my XFAs at that point because I need to get those things grown. I want to take some more payouts, baby. So I'm gonna walk away. Thank you all for tuning in today. I appreciate it. Trading NQ futures. I see your channel. It's growing. It's good. I always want to cheer on people that, you know what I mean. They're always that are creators that want to do something, right? Anybody in general, even anybody who's here in general. I want to cheer you on your trading journey. Whatever, wherever you are, whatever you're stuck on, don't worry. You can get better. We all can get better. So I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll be on the community. The community link is right on top of the chat. Thank you all. Peace.